So there's a new area of low pressure that's emerging from that energy, and it's starting to move its way eastward and move off the coastline over the ocean. So as it does so, eventually it is going to continue to ride up the coastline, ride that northeast wind, and eventually make its way toward us. We have a lot of clouds in place, and we even had some pockets of drizzle earlier. With that onshore wind, you can clearly see the clouds that are spreading through right now, but the showers are still focused to our west. So we have some travel time before the storm itself arrives for us, and the peak of the storm in our area is really focusing in on tomorrow afternoon and evening, between noon to about 8 o'clock in the evening. And that's when we expect the peak gusts of about 50 miles per hour, but also the potential for some of the heaviest rainfall and perhaps even some minor coastal flooding. There's many aspects to this storm. Let's talk about the rain. A lot of the models projecting we get into the 1 to 2.5 inch range, but some of the models suggest that we could see pockets of 3 inches, perhaps more, and some of the heaviest downpours that pass through. So that is a concern, especially with the evening commute tomorrow. Likely going to see some ponding of water on our roadways. For now, we are dry. We have lots of clouds out there in the 40s to low 50s. A little bit of a raw feel to the day with that east wind pretty persistent here. It's not an overly strong wind, but we're seeing occasional gusts up to about 20. So that does make these high temperatures near 50 feel even cooler. You can see as we travel through this evening, beyond 7, 8 o'clock, we start to see a few of these showers looking really broken and light, pushing in from the west. And we'll see more of that overnight, but we're not talking about a wall of rain here for tonight. So it's really not until tomorrow that we get into that higher impact rain and wind. And with that wind picking up, high temperatures near 50 degrees and really struggling to hit 50 are going to feel really cool. With that strong wind, we could see wind chill factors stuck in the 30s for some spots. It is going to be a very chilly outlook as this wall of rain spreads north and eastward. This is 6 a.m. tomorrow, so already for the morning commute, we're talking about heavy widespread rain. There's the downpour starting to move in from the south. This is paused at right around noon tomorrow, and there's more to come. Right during the peak of the evening commute, 4 or 5 o'clock, we have these downpours setting up in our area, and notice they're focused over central and eastern Massachusetts. That's with the peak wind as well. It's something we'll be tracking through at least 8 o'clock at night. Thereafter, it's still wet, it's still windy, but it's not as big of an impact of what we have during the day. By Friday morning, some showers around, but the worst of it is shifting northward. I do think for a lot of the proms in our area on Friday evening, it'll be cloudy, it'll be cool and a raw feel, but less in the way of showers, which is great news, although another batch of showers expected overnight Friday and as we kick off your Saturday. Let's talk about the wind. Big aspect here. We're talking about wind gusts over 50 miles per hour at the immediate coastline, not just Cape Cod, but even stretching up toward Cape Ann and portions of the New Hampshire coastline and Maine coast too. And it's a strong, long duration wind. So this could cause some scattered power outages, especially on the outer Cape. That's a spot where we're also watching for some coastal impacts. You can see here the minor coastal flooding will be possible, and especially heading down toward Nantucket, east facing beaches. Let's get you into the 7-day because we do have some changes here. Improvements with some sun on Saturday, although shower chances are still around. We dry out for Sunday. Monday for Memorial Day is a little warmer, but we'll have to watch for a few showers heading into the second half of the day.